Alright, welcome
I'm gonna
into
have to dig
Dungeons
on
and
this
Dragons
thing.
Nerdonia Part 13. We're gonna pick up where we left off because the stream decided to cancel on me.
Oh, that's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they were just getting ready to go
That's
down
what
the well to talk to the bee queen, supposedly. And they were coming up with a plan to steal the flowers from the temple.
Right, I was
What do you mean
practicing
supposedly?
buzzes and butt shakes. Buzz, 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 buzz,
What do you mean
buzz,
supposedly? Like
buzz, 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 buzz.
the bee queen doesn't exist, or
Well, you haven't seen her, so she both exists and doesn't exist at this point.
Schrodinger's bug queen.
all right. So I guess we're waiting for her to show up, and we kind of discussed, I think, splitting into two parties. One was going to go negotiate with the people at the church to get the flowers, and the other one was like going to be me and somebody else, and we're just going to like steal the flowers if that didn't work out or something, I think.
Like at the same time, so that way we got the flowers either way.
Yeah,
So we're
I
not
think that
sacrificing
was
the mayor.
Yeah, I think you two were probably the ones that were taking the flowers. And yellow. I'm happy to be the distraction, talkie, bamf out if needs be. But I also don't know exactly when the stream. I don't know how far we got last time.
It got to about where I think you requested audience, and then the little bee, the tiny bee from one of the hives went down to talk to you have no idea who, and then you put two and two together that Mayor Honeycutt must have been like a beekeeper, his family for generations.
Cutting that honey.
Yeah, I think we were. I don't think we met the bee, or we were trying to get the answer from the bee queen because the bee queen was being kind of vague. So I think that the yellow flowers are actually yellow and they're magical, and we need to get those. What I took was we basically need to get those to put next to the well, so they don't, because they can only like they're starving.
Yeah, they can't see the gray flowers because they see an infrared.
I also think that once we get the yellow, so if we can help her to understand that once we get the yellow back in, then all the yellow flowers out there will reignite and they'll be able to feed again. So again, Schrodinger's both are true until they're not. No?
No, you're right. If we get the gem and put it in the well, all the flowers will be yellow.
And then they'll be able to feed and it solves all the stuff. Or
But
we
she might
can
not
go
believe us. But if we bring her the flower, she might believe us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you're under the impression that she has the yellow gem you need.
Yep. In the crown, I think the little bee said.
What do you mean under the impression? Does she have it or not?
You've heard about it, but once again, you haven't seen it. So it's there, it exists, and it doesn't exist.
Oh, you're killing me.
It'll be okay, Toad.
All right. So, I mean, what do you want us to do at this point, Demetrius? You want us to?
Well, I believe somebody talked to you talked to the bee toadstool, I believe, because you have speak with animal. So you've been talking to the bee, and you requested audience. So you've been instructed that you can come down, and your audience has been granted, and it's just you need to get to the bottom of this really fancy map I'm going to show you here in a second.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, maybe we don't need to split up then.
How big is this well? You know, like across.
Oh God! Compared to the mansion map that's up right now, it's maybe 2% as big as this map. Like I said, and it's beautifully drawn. It's amazing.
I mean, like the hole in the ground to get people down. Is it like a one person at a time, or is it like like a 10-foot?
Oh, it's a well. Like it's a well, so it'd probably be like, I don't know, 10 feet across, maybe diameter.
So it could go. All right, it's roomy. All right.
Here, I will give you this amazing map. It's so amazing that actually it's closer to 7.5 feet, but still.
You're really hyping this up. Oh my!
Oh, God, it
Look
is.
at that.
I told you this is somebody deserves a pay raise for this.
They do. That's a pay bump
Wow.
right there.
They spent a lot of time on this.
Impressed.
I am very. All right, so you want us to roll anything to like get to the part where we go down a tunnel, like to the bottom of the well? Acrobatics or athletics to I should probably load my character.
Diving.
Well, I probably will fit because I'm a small goblin, but what about the medium-sized party members? Will they?
Once you look about 5 feet down, you almost missed it due to the shadows and like how the sun is in the sky, the light. But there's actually like 5 feet in. There's a wood ladder. Actually, it's just cleverly hidden.
But Featherfall.
Okay.
Or you can jump down the well and use Featherfall. That's fine.
Yes, wood ladder. Let's not spend a spell. Boop, 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 boop.
I mean, Honeycutt had to get down here somehow. I mean, he's not a very spry individual.
All right, so I'm gonna stick in B form, I guess. So we get to the bottom of the well, which is probably
you're
like
turning into a bee.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think so.
Well, I don't see why you couldn't. I mean, it's a beast. Well, technically, yeah.
Does anyone else want to be a bee?
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like
Can we all be bees?
that's
I can make one person a bee.
Way to be condescending, guys.
Mass polymorph.
I can make one person a bee.
Yeah, I've got polymorph. I can turn one person into whatever beast I want as long as it's low level 8.
The high level spell. Boom, you're a bee.
So hang on real quick before. What if couldn't we get attacked because we're not part of their their hive? If just a random bee comes in.
Normally, yeah. I mean, but you've been invited. Toadstool negotiated like an audience, so.
Oh, okay.
That is very smart, though. I mean, I was waiting to see if you guys are just going guns blazing and see what happened.
I don't have prestidigitation.
Somebody
I do.
Does. What you need?
Hey, can you make us smell like the bees?
I think I can. Yeah, I'm gonna use my prestidigitation to make everyone smell like bee pheromone.
Are you trying to breed with them? I'm confused what's happening here.
No, we're trying to be accepted as bees.
That. Accepted into the hive.
Well, obviously they already must talk to Honeycutt, so I mean they're used to dealing with non-bee individuals.
Well, they also use pheromones to communicate because they're bees.
They do, but they've been talking to Joe or Toadstool.
We're hoping this might give us advantage on any diplomacy checks that we are.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking. Just a subtle little thing.
I'm gonna give you a nature check if Joe helps you or Toadstool helps you. Sorry, but I feel like if you do this wrong, like bad things could happen. Like you could also cause like aggression or anger, or that's like you're playing with stuff that quote unquote civilized races don't know anything about. So it'd be like a nature check, I guess.
Yeah, he got an 11. I'm not feeling too confident about this plan anymore.
And I mean,
Okay.
And everyone knows insects are hella understanding. I mean, they're just very understanding individuals.
Especially bees and hornets.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to go with you guys are kind of thinking this isn't the greatest idea.
Okay.
Like, it's better as like a hypothesis than like doing it.
It's a theory. It's a theory. We don't have to follow every theory.
All right, so we're going into their hive.
Going down the well.
Meeting the.
Going down the well.
You get to the bottom.
Everybody's going down the well. That was my well song. You're welcome.
I can't think of the Moana song now. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, no, that's not it.
All right, if you go to the little book and you scroll down, there's a thing that says bee race. If you click on that, that's what's at the bottom. Only it's two like armor-clad females.
Oh, okay.
And they're about 6 to 7 feet tall.
These are not bees. These are bees.
These are buzzbuzz.
I got nothing. Sadly enough, I got nothing for that.
Oh, dang it. I can't control him now. I pulled him onto the map, and now I can't control him.
For some reason, I can.
Ha! That's hilarious.
It's irrelevant unless combat starts, just so you know.
Cool.
I mean, they're not offensive. They would actually step to the side, and the two females would motion you down a long corridor. You'd come into a huge circular antechamber with what is it? The equivalent to honeycomb and a bunch of side paths. You don't know where they go, and the walls would have like little pockets where you can see like stuff moving in them.
Ooh.
And at the center north part, there would be an extremely large female with a golden crown with a yellow stone in it. And she'd just be sitting on a throne, and then she'd be surrounded by a couple of the other looking ones that look like guards, sword and shield, and a couple with scepters and stuff like that, whispering stuff in her ear.
I'd hop up and give Joe a quick shoulder rub and say, "You got this, buddy. You got this." As I give him bardic inspiration.
I attack.
This is going to go well. All right, you got a spare character, right?
Toad.
What?
Don't do
it. All right. So, I mean...
You have bardic inspiration, Toad.
Hey, what's up?
Are you speaking in like B or whatever?
I mean, I can speak in B.
She'd actually kind of be taken aback. She'd be kind of impressed. The one next to her would be like, very interesting. So rumor has it, she says, the queen says, rumor has it that you have access to actual flowers in exchange for the queen's crown.
These rumors would be accurate. We could work a deal with that kind of trade.
Is she responding in B or is she responding in common?
She's responding in B, yeah.
Okay.
So no one can understand her except Toadstool.
I look back at the party and do the stupid like thumbs up. Yeah.
Sweet. Well,
It's
we're
going
all
good,
gonna
Jack.
die.
It's going good.
She asked, so do you have the yellow flowers or should we expect them?
We can go get them.
See,
I'm
this
gonna look
is
at the
where
party like,
I got a little confused. You guys kept going back and forth, and then the stream screwed up, so I wasn't sure if you actually had done it prior or not. Because I remember you were talking to Yellow a little bit, and Yellow said she doesn't even think the clergy are gonna care because they're her flowers.
Well, I mean, if you want, you're the DM man, so if you want to fast forward this and we already have flowers, we can jump all that. But I don't think. I mean, I'm talking for the party here, but I don't think we officially like got the flowers yet. We were in the discussion of what we want to do to get them.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if you separated or.
We were under the impression that it was going to have to be a heist. You're saying it doesn't have to be a heist, meaning that we can just take whatever flowers we want.
Yeah, Yellow told you guys that the clergy doesn't care; they're her flowers. So
then there wouldn't. Yeah, we wouldn't need to roll anything to do that. So we wouldn't. Yeah, I think we're good. We can have flowers.
All right, so I got the flowers. Yeah, they're right here. I'm gonna pull them out of my satchel.
Just lay them at her feet or whatever. All right. A bunch of other females come out of side tunnels, more than you thought was possible, and start taking them and then going back down the side tunnels. Talking to each other, saying like they're real or whatever.
I'd look around and be like, ladies, and then look at the queen and just kind of, okay, like you got the flowers.
She looks impressed or whatever, and she motions you closer.
All right. Where's my what can I roll here?
Is it persuasion or animal handling at this point?
Yeah, animal handling. Here we go.
Well, it seems like a sentient race, so.
So persuasion.
You would see the little bee. You would see the little bee, like sitting on her shoulder.
You mean sapient race? Oh,
yeah,
snap!
Sapient.
All right. What's the little bee doing?
It's also whispering stuff into her ear. It looks like.
All right. So I would say that you got your end of the bargain. Any chance we could get the gem?
What did you roll performance for?
I was just.
Oh, you're just messing around? No, once you put the flowers at her feet and the other females came and took the flowers, she would motion you forward. And then you said you were going to use like persuasion for some reason, so that's why I got confused.
Yeah, no, I was making it like she was going to give me a kiss or something.
Maybe she is.
I was going to say I was assuming you were hitting on her. That was my assumption.
I don't really know what's happening. Like my character's kind of confused right now because it's like is she hitting on me?
No, she's gesturing for you to come closer to her.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you were like probably 10 feet away from her or something like that, and she's motioning you to like come closer.
Oh. Okay, so I will kneel at her, area and, bow my head.
All right. She gives like a nod of approval, and she stands up, walks over to you, and then you would feel her press the crown into your hand.
Why is this reminding me of Donkey and the Dragon?
Oh, good God, no.
I can't think of that from Shrek or something.
Yep.
Something.
Oh, it's been forever. All right, so I'm gonna look at the party, and be like, "We're good to go."
I give you your thumbs up back.
She says you've upheld your end of the bargain.
All right, I'm gonna take my finger, dip it in my rock candy satchel, and like brush my teeth with my
Wait,
finger.
no, stop.
Like, you guys, all right. Get the hell out of here.
Wait till we're done. As I see him do that, I'll come up and grab the crown or gem, whatever she gave him.
She'd actually say, if you're sharing or whatever, I'll take some.
Uh-oh, now we're in real trouble.
It's gonna get weird.
I'll take it. All right, guys, I'll take this. I'll get it where it goes. Yellow, you're with me.
I'm gonna follow
See you guys
Lala.
in like 15 minutes.
Cold bug rules. Hello. Hopefully you're not a spammer.
No spammers.
Well, we did so good last stream, we lost a viewer. I mean, it's probably because the stream was sketchy. Hi, how's it going? Spam, spam, spam. I mean, what? Yeah. Nice to see you. We got a viewer.
Right, so
we got to kick it up a notch now. We got a viewer.
Uh-oh. All right.
The pressure's on now. Like, I'm choking.
So we have
she
the
wants
gem.
some rock candy,
We're good to leave
dude.
here.
Are you giving her rock candy or no?
I mean, yeah. I told the party I'll see them in like 15 minutes. See where this party goes.
We know Toad's down to party.
Well, he's gonna come out of there with an empty backpack. Is what's gonna happen.
Oh man, no.
I can always go in there with my backpack full of rock candy.
Well, you're already technically in there. It's just they're eating it. I mean, they're bees and it's candy, so they're gonna eat it.
Oh man, it's
Spirit and
like
the Paladin
everybody's eating it. I'm like, all right, guys, like that's
Bee.
enough. I got it.
Well, I mean, I probably could just take one little bite out of it.
I mean, in exchange for it, like, I mean, if you guys want to party down there, that's one thing. Or if you give them your full backpacks of like rock candy, they will give you stuff in exchange for that.
What kind of stuff?
What? Yeah,
now, if you're talking about open market exchanging, I'm down.
I left my rock candy on the cart
for selling loot. I like selling loot.
All right, give me a second here. Oh, I should totally know what this is called. Is it just called like Queen's Honey? Is that what it's called?
Oh, Royal.
Yeah, Royal Jelly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You'll get Royal Jelly in exchange for your rock candy.
Yep. We should make that exchange.
I agree.
As much of it as we can.
All right,
and
cool,
offer
Bob. Well, I'm gonna.
Is our cart like up above by the well?
Yeah, dude, that's not gonna fit down the well.
I know. I'm gonna go back up the ladder real quick, grab my bag fill my bag with my share of the candy, which was 5 pounds.
Okay. Cobalt Rules in chat wants to know what classes people are playing. So just somebody start and give a rundown while I look up.
I am a goblin wizard.
Yeah, you are. I'm a bunny bard.
A very powerful wizard. You're a very powerful wizard.
I am. I got polymorph now.
Elf fighter.
Speaking of which, this is actually going to be even more interesting now that you bring that up. Rigzalti. Rigzalti's the goblin wizard.
And Toadstools. There you go. You're a halfling druid, buddy.
Yeah, halfling. I'm a halfling druid. I knew I was a druid, but I haven't had to I'm just a little guy. But I think I'm still taller than Rick Salty.
Yeah, I think three of us are small.
Is.
Yeah, I think Ingo's the only actual one that's actually normal sized.
Wasn't Salazar?
Yeah, technically your dwarf is medium.
Yeah, I'm a paladin dwarf, so I mean.
But what happened to Vicky?
I'll talk to you later.
Gotcha.
So I haven't caught, like, I've heard of royal jelly before, but like, is it an actual item or something?
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go through the last few classes. Ingo is a half elf fighter runecaster, and who do we have left? Oh, and then we have a Harrington Bard.
Yep. I think everybody said.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that. I was looking it up. All right, so this royal jelly, what it's going to do is I need an alchemy roll, whatever that is now.
That's or maybe our paladin, not paladin. He didn't quite say.
Oh no, he's a paladin.
Paladin, anti-paladin, what's the difference?
I mean, nobody knows what he is.
All right, so does somebody have, would it be nature or arcana? I'm wondering what an alchemy check could be.
It could be either, actually. That's entirely up to you.
I want to say it's going to be nature, because it's royal jelly, so.
Okay.
Royal jelly. I probably got.
We'll aid you in this, and don't forget that you have your. So I'm going to aid you so that you have advantage, and don't forget you have bardic inspiration you can use.
That's a D4, right?
I want to say it's a D8 this level. Let me check to be sure.
Yeah, Kobold rolls.
D8.
Yeah, everybody's got some twists going on with their characters, and I gave them little perks or big perks if you want to look at it like that. So.
All right, so 22.
All right, so you know that royal jelly is fed to all eggs or all larvae up until they're like 3 days old, and then it's stopped or cut off at certain phases to force the larva to turn into a specific thing, like a worker or a drone.
Okay.
And queens are fed at their whole gestation, so to speak. So this can do one of 3 things. It can actually reverse aging effects. It can cause.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out a way to describe this. It can mutate you. So, like, it could give you an extra set of arms, or a stinger, or.
It could be a bunny bee.
But you have no. Yeah, you have no control over the mutation, right? It's random?
No, you have control over it. It's like a polymorph spell on yourself, and you can dictate one of, like, let's go with 4 or 5 effects that would basically be bee-like, so to speak.
So you can change the mutation like at will?
No, it'd be like you would drink some of it, and then you would drink some of it, and then you would decide the mutation.
Okay.
So,
all right.
like, you could get a poison stinger, or you can get 2 extra sets of arms, or you can get pincers out of your mouth.
Permanent or temporary?
All right, that's cool.
It'll last like a day. We'll go with a day, because it's the equivalent to like a potion. And then,
can you get wings?
Yeah, you could also get wings. Yes.
Cool.
Oh.
Wings. I could
So yeah,
get Bunny
I come back down
Wing.
with my rock candy. I'm gonna trade 5 pounds of it. How much royal jelly can I get?
And it can also be used as an antitoxin as well.
Nice.
I'd say each 5 pounds you get 10. So you get 10 vials for each backpack worth.
We can always farm more. We know where they're at.
Yeah. All right. So I'll trade some for a couple vials. I'm not giving up all my stash.
No, you're addicted to it. You actually need it. But I haven't tried it yet, so I used my 5 pounds to get 10 vials of the jelly. Because that'll be handy, being able to grow wings for a day.
Yep. It'd be really handy.
So for every pound, you'd get 2 vials. That's the equivalent. So decide how much you're going to use. And no worries, Cobalt.
I'll hang on to my candy, so Toad doesn't die. So if you guys want to use the rest of it to get the vials, that's fine.
I mean, I'm not gonna die. It's just gonna be a really rough time.
We may have a side adventure where he goes back and mines more.
Yeah, I mean that's the
We
reality.
may also
of
have
it.
a side adventure where he's in rehab.
That's also the reality of it. So
that's going to be a rough one.
It hasn't come up to the thought that if we go back to our real world, can I take the candy with me?
Huh.
That'll probably come up later. All right, so we're getting like 12-ish potions.
You get two potions of this, or 2 vials of royal jelly for every pound of rock candy you give them.
So it sounds like we're getting closer to. If I remember right, backpack held 15 pounds.
5.
5. Okay.
Okay. So that's
So I'll give
I
up
need a
mine.
number because I'm putting it in loot. How many are we getting? How many vials are we getting?
I'll give up my 5 pounds, and I think Rick Salty said he'd give
10.
up his.
Yep.
So that's 20. I mean, that's pretty decent for. So we're getting 20 vials of royal jelly.
I got 10 vials.
Toad said he was giving up something.
So
how many pounds is Toad giving?
Vials. He'll probably give up like 2.
All right. Sounds like we got 28 jars of royal jelly.
Okay, and like I said, it does a bunch of different things, so.
Or 24.
You said it can mutate for 24 hours?
Yeah, certain mutations. It's an antibacterial, anti-disease, anti-aging. It has a bunch of like other properties as well. So like say you ran into a ghost and it aged you a year or something like that, if you drank it, it would neutralize that. You can change your gender even with it.
All right.
Oh, and if you also, I'll add this as well. If you eat a vial of it, you don't have to eat food for 30 days.
Wow.
30?
30.
All right.
Like you don't need food or water for 30 days, basically.
Very useful when you're plane hopping.
Yep. Well, like I said, if you guys haven't figured it out, I have a reason for everything to not kill you. I want to kill you, but I'm gonna make it interesting.
All right, I got 24 vials in the loots.
All right, you have the crown.
Let's go. Let's go back to the well.
All right, they let you leave. Climb the ladder out.
Yep.
Actually, it'd be a ladder that kind of turns into a staircase towards the bottom, but you know, and vice versa. So you climb the stairs. Yeah, climb the stairs, climb the ladder, and then at the top of the ladder, you can just grab onto the edge of the well and get out.
In the back of my bunny mind, I'm calculating how profitable a day we could have just by mining a bunch of this stuff and bringing it to the queen.
I mean, it is an option if we ever got stuck here.
Yeah.
The one that has the scepter does come to stop you before you end up climbing the stairs and states that if you ever get sick or injured, you can always come back and we'll fix you up.
Excellent. Appreciate you.
Now that you're friends with the hive.
Now that we're be friends.
Wow.
Now that we be friends.
And tell Mr. Honeycutt he made a good decision selecting you as his sponsor.
Envoys.
Yeah, envoy. Oh, I missed that. The queen's name is Sith? Yeah.
Bismuth?
Zixith, only with an S at the front.
Oh.
I'll write it up. There we go. If I could only spell queen, right?
That does it. Nope, I'm in the wrong spot.
She would also, that one with the scepter would also give the scepter to Yellow. And say, for you being the person that's obviously selected to save the hive. Because it was Yellow's flowers.
I told you, Yellow. You were meant for this.
And it is a fancy ass looking mace. It almost looks like it has a huge yellow piece of amber on it, like from Jurassic Park, only much larger. With a gold handle.
We know the drill. We're beelining it. Yeah, beelining it. Back to the the fountain. Getting the Jim and Yellow and all that jazz aligned. Gotta love it when things work out.
Come on and jinx this. Before we do anything, this is out of character. We should see if there's an alchemist in town and get those vials appraised or studied or whatever to find out what that black goo was in the spider chest. Do we still have that?
I think so.
Yeah, the chest followed us out.
Yeah, we should see if there's an alchemist or something in town before we go on to the next gym.
Sounds good.
Or we can dare Toad to drink it.
I'll drink
As
it.
as long as we socket the yellow gym first.
Yeah.
Then his save might be a little better.
How's it taste? Does it taste like black licorice?
It absolutely does. Here,
Black licorice is rancid.
Well, it depends,
man.
Toad. Do you like black licorice?
No, I don't.
Then it does not
It tastes
taste
like
like
root beer.
black licorice.
Has the consistency of tar.
Toad drinks it, and all of a sudden he grows a mustache. Becomes anti-Toad.
Oh, evil Toad.
I think he's gonna hulk out and grow to 20 feet.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right.
Actually, knowing that stuff, he'll probably turn into a spider.
Yeah.
As you come out of the well, you see that little chimeric fox from before, yip, and then run into the tall grass by the beehives, and then jump out of the tall grass again, and yip.
Crap, he wants us to follow him.
And you're hearing what sounds like just horrid buzzing, and like the bees going apeshit over by the hives.
Oh, we better hurry. I start run hopping.
All right, so just for reference, I switched the maps, and we're going to be over by the green area to the left side where the woods are. That's going to be plenty good enough. I don't need a whole new map for this combat.
Okay. Over by the spaceship topiary?
No, left side, sorry. Up by where your characters are, like kind of diagonal here.
I can't move my dude.
Me neither.
Yeah, I can't move mine either.
I'll refresh, see if that's the...
Try again, Toadstool. Why did it delete
Bingo.
everybody's thing? Well, everybody could move on this before, so I don't understand why it took away the privilege.
It's funny because it'll let me move Toad.
Yeah, I can't move anybody.
I can move.
Wonder.
Oh, I can move me now.
Yeah, I'm changing all this stuff.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
I think you had access to my character in one of the first couple sessions, didn't you?
Yep.
Lala.
I did. I did.
Yeah, I wonder if
Toad.
that must just hold over, huh?
Yep. I'm cool with it.
It's like I'm wearing a hat and have a weird beard. No.
Oh no, he's been netted.
Oh, there.
All right, instead of combat was going to happen down over here. Just seeing how much you can put on there.
Yeah, I was wondering how apparently they're just gonna get smaller. I was wondering if they would do like 2 or 3 lines.
So I did start playing a druid in another game, buddy.
I'm a ninja. Kind.
Moon druid.
Moon.
Yep.
It is a classic.
Well, why was that so much easier?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
That looks like an undead bear.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
All right. So you guys are hearing like growling and stuff like that, and you can hear Toadstool, the bees crying out for help or whatever, and you're watching what looks like some kind of undead bear like attacking the hives.
Oh man, check out that initiative. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Initiatives.
So just pretend the mansion's not there. Well, we could pretend it's there. It's fine. I'm gonna move some of you.
In other words, don't worry about the mansion when it comes to positioning for fighting, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, are you serious?
That works.
I hope you're ready for this initiative, buddy. Ba-boom!
Can you add me in manually? Because I got like a 20. I just didn't have my token selected.
Oh yeah.
We're rolling
I
initiative.
could if I'm not stupid. I forgot how to do it. There we go. I've learned that. Yay!
I got a 4. Oh my god.
And we do think that this thing is undead.
It's got pieces of flesh hanging off, and it's big. It's really damn big, like elephant big.
It fits the description.
I mean, we're small, so big could just be normal sized or elephant sized, huh? All right.
There, does that put things into perspective?
Nice.
Ingo refuses to be shrunk down. Well, whatever.
Oh, it's huge. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's big, like really freaking big.
Yep.
Oh, for crying out loud! I used to remember how to do an initiative here.
Oh, I added me.
Oh, okay.
What happens if you use animate dead on a dead thing?
Nothing.
Can I is that like a command? Can I control it then?
There's a spell, Command Undead, I believe.
Is there?
Do clerics still get turn undead where they can control them?
Some do. I don't know if all of them do.
Yeah, some do unless you're evil, and then, well, if you're evil, you can control it.
Well, that was in 3.5. I'm not sure how it works in 5e.
Well, when I was playing a cleric, it was saying I could like turn undead and stuff like that with my divine aura. Yay, I'm learning again.
Sweet. That's what keeps our brains young. Or so I'm told.
Everybody's in the turn order, right? I think we're missing Darius.
Salazar.
Yeah, sorry. Give me a second. My partner is in the other room, so I can't exactly be in there right now. Give me a few minutes. Because he's talking.
That's cool. You got into D&D again, Kobold Rolls. What are you playing?
Ingo's like half the size of this thing, and we're all tiny. That's.
I think Ingo's our size, even though we're small and she's medium.
Yeah, he couldn't change it, like shrink it.
Oh.
We're getting bad weather here again, so I'm waiting to get disconnected, but hopefully that doesn't happen.
None of that.
Yeah, I would like to actually have a full session again. So this thing's super pissed off, and like I said, it's like the bees weren't having a bad enough life already, and then they just got food. Now this thing just came out of nowhere and is starting to attack what little food they had.
Well,
and now that you are closer, you do realize it looks like it's actually wearing barding of some kind.
it's got armor.
Like it's got freaking armor, and it's like I said, it's a huge creature.
If it has armor, someone sent this.
All right, that changes what I'm gonna do, I guess.
And I'm gonna let you guys kind of move yourself now that we got it organized where you want. Not counting initiative.
What about the other side of the map?
Sure, you won't have line of sight, but
I just want to be 100 feet away.
Second level, so I'm doing 3 third level. All right. We rolling?
Hold on. Sorry, it logged me out on its own.
I doubt he's going to beat your 24.
that is true.
We could
Toadstool
probably
can
get
probably
started
start.
and slide him in when he gets it.
Yeah, shoot. Damn it.
So, Dem, you gotta just click the monster's token and then roll initiative.
Oh, I shoved it in there. I did it. I adult it.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, 13. I see it.
Yep, I DM for once.
Woohoo!
All right.
Oh god, I'm
so
missing a whole bunch of shit.
He
That
says
was the
for
damage.
once.
See, no, that was. What the hell am I rolling for a spell?
Looks like they have to roll a Constitution save.
Do I have to? I have to roll a hit though. Still, don't I?
No.
Really? Yeah, they have to
What?
do a saving because I'm casting Moonbeam.
I was going to say, it looks like you're doing Moonbeam.
So I don't have to roll the hit?
No. You're just saying this area is covered by Moonbeam.
Yeah.
If they're in that area, they have to save or...
Right.
Since you rolled it twice, I assume we're going with the first one, so 20 damage if it fails. Or half if it succeeds.
And what's the saving throw? Constitution? And what's
Yep.
your DC?
DC 16.
But the thing is, if it's shapeshifted, I'm kind of guessing like maybe since the armor, if it's shapeshifted, it has to revert back to whatever it was.
Oh, okay. No, it is not shapeshifted.
Okay, it's just a
That's a good idea, though, man.
I was gonna say it could be an undead druid. That's a thing.
Yeah.
It is true.
All right. That's my go.
What type of damage does it cause? Light damage or?
Yeah, radiant.
It does not fucking like that. You are now its new best friend, and you. I know I said the place didn't matter, but we're actually gonna put you back against the edge of the wall. You can still move if you want.
Oh, damn.
Son of a bitch, why is it only giving me 2 choices?
I think the square is the square. So we must be on a different.
The squares must be, yeah, whatever. Okay, so you can move your guy wherever you want without having to like disengage, because technically you were by the wall. That's fine.
It is only
like just don't go into the building any farther than you have to. Like try to stay like you're on the outside of the building.
You can also put your dude wherever you want using the Alt button. So if you hold down Alt and move it, it doesn't have to snap to a thing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I thought it was Control. Yeah, hold Control or Alt when you're. Yeah.
Yep. Hold Alt while you're moving your character.
Eldritch Knight Sentinel is very solid as well. We that's kind of what Ingo's doing.
Nice.
Oh, you think it's cool now? You just wait until it starts doing special stuff. But
That's
you definitely, Toad. Yeah, Toad. You've made friends, so you have your movement. You did your action. Is that all the places you want to move?
Well, I mean, I moved further away, but I can't, so I'm good.
Well, if it's undead, it's weak to radiant damage, so I think that's doubled, isn't it?
He did say it really didn't like it. Did you finish your turn, Toad?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have some fun.
What are you doing, buddy?
Actually, Toad, Yellow's gonna go first. Sorry.
Yellow got above a 20?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
21.
Now how do I oh, here we go. Yay, I adulted again. So she just charges towards this thing, and you watch that mace, the amberhead, like glow just blinding, like white light, and just smoke this thing, and you actually watch it like disintegrate its kneecap.
Damn.
And anybody that wants to roll religion or arcana can.
Okay.
I'll never pass up an arcana roll.
You're rolling arcana, I guess. I'll roll the religion.
I'm doing religion.
All right, so anybody with a 15 or higher, that's a Mace of Disruption.
Nice. That's great versus undead, I've heard.
Well, it just took one of its feet off, or legs off at the kneecap.
Wow, Ingo got a crit on that arcana check.
Damn, Ingo. You've been smuggling books?
Yes.
Well, missed with the first hit and then took its leg off with the second one. All right, and now it is your turn, Rexalti.
Rock on.
Oh, you would also see her like light up with some kind of weird light from the sky. Almost like she got moonbeamed, only she didn't.
He's on a mission from
I believe my spell save DC is 18.
Okay.
It's got to make a dex save.
I don't know. Your spell says it's 0.
I don't know where to put it on my sheet, to be honest.
Okay, so failed it.
So it takes 8d6 fire damage. Which I'm going to roll.
It smells so damn bad. Like, there's just black smoke billowing off this thing, and it just...
Oops, that was 8d20. Obviously ignore that.
You were cooking like rotten hamburger, man. Like, really... Like, you're cooking a skunk on the side of the road.
On a failed save, the target also burns for the spell's duration, which is concentration up to 1 minute. So I've got like 10 rounds of this.
Yeah, I said, you're smelling burnt skunk.
The burning target sheds light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. At the end of each of its turn, the target repeats the saving throw. It takes 46 fire damage on a failed save, and the spell ends on a successful one. These magical flames can't be extinguished by non-magical means. And if the target of this spell, if the spell kills the target is turned to ash.
Boom.
So it can't be rezzed.
Does anybody got a quick shortcut to paladin spells?
Not up.
If you're on D&D Beyond, you just click your spells and then you go to manage spells.
I don't know if they can access.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem because I have over 6 characters on D&D Beyond and I don't have the subscription for it.
Oh, mine's not passing through to you? That's kind of BS.
Oh, so just put a link for you in the game.
I mean, I'm in a different room right now because my partner's on the phone, so...
All right, that's fine. Well, then just message me what you want to do.
Okay.
Let's just play it like Final Fantasy 1. Do you want to move, cast a spell, or attack?
Right. All right.
Or use an item. There we go. That's Final Fantasy 1 rules. So just message me in Discord. All right. All right, so I got everything you said, Rexalti.
Yep, so when it gets to its turn, it's got to make another dex save.
Okay.
Excuse me, wow. It just bubbled. That's what I get for all that root beer.
But you're done with your turn, you said, right?
Yep, I'm going to stay right where the hell I'm at.
All right, Lelathian, it's your turn.
Excellent. I like turns. Let's go ahead and have this thing give a wisdom saving throw, please. Wisdom saving throw. Bo-ba-do-ba-do. Bo-ba-do. Is that your saving throw? I wasn't on the thing.
No, it failed.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then it is slowed. Be slowed. Yay, I'm useful.
Okay. So it doesn't get movement, it just gets action or movement, correct?
Correct. Reduces, well, no, it can move. It reduces its movement by, I want to say, either half or by 20. It doesn't get reactions. It can only make either an attack, a move, or a bonus action. And it's a -2 to its AC and any dex saving throws.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And Immolate is a dex saving throw.
Yeah. And then I will. It's right. I don't have to be within touch, so I will actually back the fudge up a little bit and let Yellow know you're doing great over there. You're doing real good. Have a little inspiration, because you may need it. So Lello can use a little inspiration as needs be. And that ends my turn. I think that brings us to Big Bear.
Actually, Darius is gonna go. He got a 21, so
Cool.
I had to add him into the thing. So I gotta see if he messaged me.
I think he said he wanted to give Big Bear a big bear hug.
Okay.
Hug the bear. Smite.
All right, that's fine. You cast Shield of Faith on yourself. All right.
Cool.
So if I'm not mistaken, my AC will be a 21.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think it raises your armor class by 2, right? So.
Yeah, I when I said 21, I think I was already at an AC of 19, or it may be an 18. If it's 18, then I'm down 1, so I'll be at 20 instead of 21.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna move you there. Any perception checks? You watch this thing throw up on the ground.
Excellent. Lovely.
You also watch its flesh start oozing this green paste.
It's a cat, guys. It's a cat. It's not a bear. It's a cat.
Which the green paste actually ignites and starts making a green poison cloud.
Glad I stepped back.
All right, so Yellow's gonna roll.
Yellow, remember you are inspired, so as if you need it, you have a D8 you can add to that roll.
Okay, then she would start coughing and like gagging, but like manages to keep it down. Toadstool, I need a Constitution save, DC 18. Salazar needs one as well. But I think Salazar does it with advantage because he's a dwarf.
What?
Yep.
But still managed to screw it up. I'm sorry, Salazar.
No.
You rolled a 6 and a 5.
Oh no, you're good.
I tried, man. So Salazar is throwing up on the ground.
Like Toadstool might be joining him.
I don't think I feel good.
And Ingo, I need a saving throw as well. And
Toadstool, did you use that bardic inspiration I gave you earlier when you were talking to the queen?
No.
So you still have it if you need it. That's a D8.
Ingo, you're vomiting as well, so you're nauseated. And then Rexulti, I need a Constitution saving throw DC 18.
So does a 16 do it?
I think he said 18, wasn't it?
18.
Oh, damn.
So you're vomiting as well. You're nauseated. All right. So that's the 4 of you. Yellow's okay.
Does that break my concentration?
Let me look. I'm nauseated.
Don't ask it, man.
Or it can. I think you have to make a con save to break concentration, but it could invoke a con save. But I'm guessing you get advantage on con saves for concentration.
Well, he probably gets advantage for evocation spells, and it's an evocation spell, is what I'm assuming, but I'm looking it up.
Okay. The bear puked up a poison cloud.
No, the bear is on fire, but it's oozing some green stuff, like it's blood, quote unquote, and like when it catches fire, it makes a poison cloud. Like it's
I was
green
imagining
poison gas coming off of it now.
I was imagining it doing the hairball thing.
Oh, that's independent of it creating a poison cloud. It throwing up is why I had you guys roll perception checks, but I'm resolving the poison cloud thing first.
Okay. I don't think I rolled a perception check. I will do that. Because I'm good at perception. In fact, my passive is 21. Ooh, just shy of my passive. Bogus. Toad, where's my guidance? My dude.
Have a good one, Kolbug. Looks like they got rid of poison cloud, so I'm trying to find what the next closest thing is.
There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, nice.
We'll go with Cloud Kill.
Guidance. I can't guide. Yeah, I can't guidance somebody and cast a thing, right? Like it'd be two different actions, right?
In the same turn, it depends on your. You can guidance as an action and then do something as a bonus action, but you can't guidance and do another regular action spell. No, that is accurate. It also only matters if we're in turn order for the most part.
Guided.
It would be one of your cantrips if you have it. Yeah. And we are in turn order, so it does matter. So yeah, you are correct. Guidance would take up your action.
Okay, so everybody that's throwing up takes 23 points of damage.
Oofda.
And everybody that also is in that area of effect, so basically everybody except Lathian is what is it referenced as?
The little bunny said, "Hell no."
You are in what is considered heavily obscured area or cover.
So I don't know if this is right or not, but nauseated, experiencing stomach distress. Nauseated creatures are unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate on spells, or do anything else requiring attention. The only action such a character can take is a single move action per turn.
That's what it used to be. So yeah.
Or is this 3.5?
That
No,
sounds
this is
like
5e.
This is 5e.
Oh,
so I don't know what you're reading, Exalti, but that's what it used to be.
But also, your spell will tell you if there's any lingering
effects. It says
effects.
D&D Wiki, but I don't know if it's...
This
is
going to Google
it. Well, no,
Usually
I'm going to have to Google it because
specific.
it's not in the 5e book. Like I looked up nauseated and it's not. Maybe it's under conditions. I hate the index in this thing.
Okay, so you want conditions nauseated. I can help with that. Give me just one moment. Conditions. Because I have my Beyond character open. Conditions is a button we can click so we can put it on our characters.
Well, no, I just hate how they did the index. Like you think you'd just be able to look up nauseated, but no.
The Monster Manual actual book pisses me off too, because it doesn't have monsters by challenge rating in the index.
Okay, so it is under conditioned. Like there's a condition thing, but it
I don't see
have nauseated.
a nauseated. I don't see a nauseated at all in our 5e. I see charmed, deafened, frightened, grappled, incapacitated, invisible, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, stunned, unconscious, and exhaustion levels.
Oh, so it doesn't exist. But I did take 23 damage.
Yes. Just means if you're wanting him to have continued effects from a poison or second effect, it would be poisoned. But usually a spell or a thing will say if it has lingering poison. And poisoned means you use disadvantage on all attack
that's
and
what
ability
I'm rating.
checks.
So we're going to go with disadvantage. So yeah, you're throwing up, but you just have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That's fine. I'll take that. Everyone still takes the poison damage as well.
Okay, so are they poisoned? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they have the poison condition at this juncture.
Okay.
I was going to just give them a -2 to con to like on their next save.
Being poisoned for a round isn't terrible. It just means your round is going to be a non D20 roll round.
Yeah, the problem is to stay close to this thing or attack it in heavy concealment or whatever. Like then you would risk getting poisoned again.
I gotcha.
All right, so I think I did everybody except it's Ingo's turn at this juncture.
Like we need to do range stuff.
Do you or do I see any of the weird shadowy things that were in the mansion?
No.
No. So I'm gonna try to like grab that amulet and just say in my head, "We need help," and then I'm going to use my longbow and those enchanted arrows. I guess they're not enchanted, but they're made with that weird material.
Yeah.
From the armory, and just try to shoot them.
Okay, so to not be in the poison gas cloud, you need to be about 15 feet away from this thing. So you are currently 10 feet away, Ingo, just to reference it.
Okay, so if I move back, is that my turn? Or do I move back and then shoot?
No, you can. No, I'm just saying if you stay where you are, you run the risk of getting poisoned again.
Ingo, okay. You can do both. You get a move, an action, and a bonus action.
Okay.
Also, what's it say is the range of your bow?
I have sharpshooter and
Oh, she doesn't even have to worry about that. If a bow can't shoot 15 feet, that's a crappy bow.
No, I'm just wondering how far back she can go, and still not without taking disadvantage on the shot.
With a longbow and she's got sharpshooter, I'm pretty sure she ignores disadvantage if it goes past her range increment.
Okay, so yeah, you could go all the way to the edge there.
Hey, do we have are the vials like on our person or near us at all? Those of that weird black stuff?
The royal jelly? Oh,
it
the black
depends on how
stuff.
you split it up.
I don't know, but please don't throw that black stuff on this undead bear and create some weird amalgamation spawn demon.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
We have to.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
I see where your thought process was going.
I was going to 100%. I was just like, I don't know what this does, but try it.
You know what? Let's test it out on this thing. Then we'll get good information. That's science.
The bear has been cleansed.
All right. So I just let's see. Okay.
Yeah, I just imagine those things fusing together and it becoming a real shoot show.
All right. So I rolled a 15.
Sorry, I'm looking up obscurement now instead of concealment, because let's change the word of everything from 3.5 just for the sake of doing it, so that those people don't know what the hell they're trying to look up anymore.
I'm lost on the obscurement. I know that there is still cover.
Oh, is there? Because it references it as an obscurement, not cover.
Unless you have sharpshooter, which specifically ignores up to 3/4 cover.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
So, Ingo with sharpshooter means that unless they are under total cover, she ignores it. Is my understanding of sharpshooter.
So at least right now it's a non-issue.
Yep, correct.
Where is sharpshooter? I'm gonna have to look that up.
Sharpshooter is a feat, should be on her character. I can.
I don't know if this matters, but I clicked on it and it's right underneath my roll.
Oh, yeah, it probably does.
Yeah, but for some reason it didn't have all the text. It just says sharpshooter, fighter level 6.
On page 207.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's not a. No, you're right. It's not a button that you can hit. Sometimes it's a button
half
you
cover
can hit.
And 3/4 cover, but it says it's obscured. So is obscurement the same as cover? I don't understand. Like, that's where I'm confused.
Oh, I don't know what obscurement is. I've never heard obscurement in 5e.
Yeah, if you look at Cloud Kill, it references it as obscurement. Heavy obscurement. So that's why I looked it up, because I'm used to it being called concealment. So I looked up obscurement in both places, and it doesn't really give a definitive answer.
Are you on a 5e Cloud Kill? That doesn't sound like a 5e Cloud Kill.
I'm actually in the player's guide right now where I'm getting all this crap.
Huh. Well, maybe they changed it for 2024.
I got Cloud Kill. What's going on?
You set them straight, buddy.
I was just looking at that.
You were the equivalent to being blinded, like Ingo doing a shot. So you get disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, that means 15.
Which will not hit. Jesus, they made that hard to find. That was unnecessary.
Oh, heavily obscured.
just be glad you're not looking at the Warhammer 40K books.
Yeah.
They are the worst organized books I have ever seen.
Well, plus the rules differ for each race, so you're dealing with like 50 rule sets, right?
Well, yeah, but just the way they organize the books for any of the races are just horrible.
Okay.
Did I get any like confirmation that my message was sent? Did they hear me or anything?
What message are you talking about? Are you shooting arrows or sending message? Oh, sorry, yeah. Okay, I'm the DM.
That's what they tell us.
Okay, they would respond back. Do you wish us to recall and assist you in your current endeavor?
Yes.
Aren't they going after the Dracula guy or something?
Because we're currently in pursuit of the vampire. Right now, you only have a skeleton squad.
I'd leave them doing what they're doing. We don't want that asshole back.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Well, the priestess would say that she's went with the squad of her and 4 others or whatever. So the priestess is gone of the squad of 8. So you have 3 people with you right now that are hiding. So that's your skeleton squad. So if you want to use them, you can.
Absolutely, then. Yeah.
Well, you know who's in charge of those 3, right? It's one of the few times a male gets put in charge.
Uh-oh. Now it's going. That's where it all fucks up.
You're pushed to the ground, Ingo, as a lightning bolt goes flying over your head. And the person that pushed you over says, "Sorry, Harold," but doesn't look really sorry. It's kind of like, fuck you. The males are kind of bitter individuals.
Did you say male or bail?
Male.
Male, okay.
So you see one guy that's just a monster of a dark elf. Like he's 6.5 feet tall, has a great axe, and just looks like a shit brick house. And he's the one that pushed you over. Then to the right of him is a guy that you're not sure if he's wearing armor or what the hell's going on, but it looks like his armor is made out of daggers.
Wow.
And he just starts chucking them like as fast as he can into the cloud of gas. And then behind you, as you look over your shoulder, you see a guy in a bluish black robe, and he's making some arcane gesture as you watch a lightning bolt just fly over you.
Damn.
And here's the neat part. You, Rexalti, you actually have respect for this person. You watch the bolt hit something, and it looks like it misses, but then it actually hits the ground. You watch dirt blow up, and then you watch a huge, everybody's hair starts standing up as a orb of lightning, a huge ball of lightning manifests, and then just tactically detonates the area and just explodes everything the fuck away, and everybody gets hit with like little pebbles of dirt.
Ooh.
So like ball lightning, basically.
That's neat.
Ball lightning.
You hear like an angry, pissed off growl as it starts, it no longer cares about you, Toadstool, and starts charging towards the guy that hit with ball lightning. Alright, so we're going to reset initiative now. Let's go back to the perception roll. What did we get here?
We need to roll perception.
Lalathian rolled it. Anybody else roll it?
I did. I had a 16.
Okay, that's good enough. And
Toad had a 20.
I had a dirty 20.
Ingo failed the perception roll with a 5.
Well, probably because she got pushed to the ground and then lightning went over her. That makes sense. And there's explosion. Explosion. All right, so the poison gas cloud's gone. But as the bear is turning to go back this way, you're noticing that the whatever it threw up is moving. Like the pile of vomit is starting to move, and you're hearing like the gurgling sound. All right, Toadstool's turn.
I do believe, just a quick reminder, I do believe that Lelo would have an attack of opportunity as Mr. Bear moved away with her disintegration mace. If allowed and not too distracted.
Oh, 1 second, I gotta roll some. No, she got knocked on her ass.
Okay.
From the explosion.
I apologize for the interruption.
No, it makes sense. I totally spaced. All right, so like I said, Toadstool's turn.
The poison gas or whatever has dissipated then, or still a thing?
It did for this round, but you notice that it still has it's still on fire, and it's still making more of it. So it's gonna affect whoever it stops by again this round.
Okay, I used my 5th level slot. I only had 1.
Okay, I'm gonna use gust of wind to blow it away from us. So it is a non worry.
Okay, for 1 round, that works. All right, that is a thing that will get rid of it.
Yep.
All right.
Then I'll keep my distance.
Oh, it doesn't give a shit about you anymore. It's gonna go after the guy in the robe.
Yeah.
Is gust of wind a concentration?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if it is, then that would be more useful.
Or have a duration is what I'm getting at.
I did have it looked up here.
In the old days, it was a 1-shot.
Yeah, I was going to say, because if it has a duration.
Casting time, 1 action. Duration, up to 1 minute. Concentration.
There you go. So as long as you don't cast any other concentration spells, you can keep concentrating on that to keep us from having to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just probably going to keep going with this.
It doesn't use up your action to concentrate, bro. It just affects what other spells you can cast.
Yeah, so I can look up ones that don't take concentration, right?
Crap. I was going to do Wall of Fire on my turn, but that's concentration. So I guess I'll do Ice Storm on my turn.
2 concentration spells going.
No, that's smart. That stops 5d8 poison damage. So.
Yep, it does. It does.
And concealment, or not concealment, obscurement.
Yes, which is important for line of sight.
Yeah. All right.
What happened?
Toad has taken out the poison cloud effect. As long as he keeps concentrating. Gust of wind.
Ooh, nice.
So there's a wind effect on Bear that is constantly blowing.
Oh, when it was the bear's turn, you needed to make a deck save.
Or burn. Oh, that's right, for that 48. Because that's what you're concentrating on, I bet.
Yep, that's what my concentration's on. So it takes 4d6 on a failed save. It needs to beat an 18.
Oh, the bear does.
The bear does.
Okay.
The bear.
No, I already rolled it. Save it. We got a 3.
Ah. So it
so it takes 4d6 fire damage.
I don't know how much that is.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's not my damage.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Wow, what a roll!
Nice.
Look at that.
6 pickup sticks.
You don't see that very often.
Well, that just you're gonna get.
Smack damage.
Well, technically, I suppose it doesn't know you actually did that. Otherwise, it would change its directive. No, it's still going after the other guy. Yeah, no, you do more damage.
Nice. All right, Toad, was there
perception rolls again? Except not you, Lulathian. Everybody else gets one before Salazar goes.
I'm trying to find bonus actions, but I got.
I think I've been doing this wrong, like the skill checks. If you don't have a skill, it's just an ability check, right?
A what?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
just
because
D20
you're.
Yeah, because you're not adding your profession. Your
proficiency bonus.
That. Which is the fun thing about most bards is they get half their proficiency bonus to everything so that they can be they're semi-proficient in everything. Skills.
Okay, so that's not gonna do it, Vivian.
Well, crap.
But everybody else, like I said, except the Lathian, gets a perception check.
Anybody else making perception checks? Toad, Ingo,
I am making
Salazar.
I'm just trying to get back to my core here.
Yeah, I can't do the perception checks because, like I said, I don't have a subscription to do so.
Are you making one for them?
I will then.
Cool. So it sounds like you already have 6 filling up your slots, huh? The free slots. I've learned I had to rotate for a long time, and then I ended the spring.
So you did not make it, Salazar. You got an 8.
I got an 8 on a roll?
On a perception check.
Ow.
-1 to perception. Rough. All right. I think they all did the rolling.
Okay.
Toad at least did pretty decent.
Sorry, 1 second.
Uh-huh.
That did not scale up very good. Okay, so that is what's on the ground that it threw up, and it's starting to like form into something.
Lovely. I really hope that is not a concentration, because I don't want to drop my concentration. It is not. Awesome. Okay, it's murder time, fellas.
Does anybody watch
folks.
Slither?
No, but I think I know what
Didn't you
you're
make me
talking
watch
about.
that? I think you made me watch
Yeah.
that.
It's the worms or slugs or something.
Yeah, they look like little slugs, but they're space slugs. Yeah.
I'm gonna be back in a minute.
Okay.
Be here shortly. But I also know what my action's gonna be, so figured I'd wait.
Well, they are going to be going before you, Lulathian. They got an 18.
What? 13. I can see it on our turn order, you butt.
No, the thing. It's underneath Salazar. Sorry, because I just added it, and then I had to add it to the turn.
Oh, you're talking about the walking worm thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was like, the bear is a 13. What are you talking about?
Such harsh language, Lala.
I know. He's a little rough around the edges today.
So whose turn is it?
I think it's yours, Salazar.
Okay.
So if you can't see the screen, whatever it threw up looks like a whole bunch of like large, well, pretty big maggots, like 6 inches long, and they seem to be forming into some kind of entity.
That we're calling pretty big these days.
And it's as big as like a medium-sized creature. So it's like a swarm of some kind.
I sent you my what I'm gonna do, Demetrius.
Okay.
Oh, you duh.
Let's see if that's on your sheet. Got to pull up roll 20. I assume it's on your roll 20 sheet.
If it's there, then it's there. That's what I was trying to figure out, because I don't know if it's actually there on roll 20, even though I linked it from D&D Beyond to roll 20.
I do not have access to this page. Well, screw you, Black Dragon. D&D Beyond is not allowing me to access your character sheet, which is pretty cute because I gave them the dollars.
Well, no, if you can't access it, it means that he has it set up not in your campaign.
No, it's
Salazar?
it's in Nerdtopia. It says Salazar. I'm looking right at it.
Yeah. I had it to where I have it where anyone could access it.
Has it been claimed by anybody?
No, it was claimed by me.
Yeah, it used to let me look at it, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, if it's in your campaign and it's claimed by somebody, you should be able to look at it.
Yeah, it's not. It lets me look at Lulathians, but it's not letting me look at Salazar's. So, and it's letting me look at Toadstool. Maybe he didn't grant access or revoked it somehow. I don't know. Whatever. I'll look up the ability from the book.
Oh, here's Salazar. I can view it.
Why is it not letting me view that one, but it's letting me view the other one?
Oh, maybe not. You don't have access to this page. If you're trying to access a character sheet, make sure its privacy setting is configured correctly.
I made sure it was.
Well, it might have gotten changed.
Probably on its own, but hold on. I'm sending him what the ability does. There you go.
All right, thanks. Are you going all out or just doing standard?
Well, I'm doing. That's what I'm going to be using on as an attack. It's like the initial attack.
I know, but it's saying you can actually boost the level of the ability if you want with a higher level spell tier.
Oh yeah. Sorry, no, yeah, you're right. I'm doing it at the current level that I can do at it. I can use it right now.
Because I'm spacing. What weapon did you have again?
I had a sword, and then I had javelins.
That's right. Oh.
One is slow, the other one is sap.
Okay, so that's a miss. And that is a miss as well. Okay, so both your attacks missed.
Oh, and I'm also taking the soldier. Due to soldier, I'm actually going to attack again because I can do it once per turn on my round. On my turn.
You got a 17 again. You got a 15, a 17, and a 17, and they all missed.
Damn. All right.
No, its armor class is pretty decent.
Damn. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's just because you're not level 1 anymore. You're level 9.
Right.
Be level 12.
Yeah, true. Okay, so that's your turn unless you want to move, or do you want to stay where you are? You're kind of like diagonal with it right now.
No, you're good. I'm just gonna stay right there where I'm at. But I'm just gonna. No, I'll just stay there where I'm at right now.
Okay. You hear Yellow. She starts screaming out in pain, and you're just watching like whatever those things are starting to swarm her.
Uh-oh. Let me know if she fails a save or something.
Well, right now she's prone, and they're crawling all over her, so she's basically covered in them.
Like any of that.
And she's just screaming, writhing on the ground. So that's going to be her turn.
Get out of there. What a silly.
No, she's got a swarm on her, man. How do you get out of there?
Get out of there. That's how you do it. You duck and roll.
All right, Exalti, it's your turn.
This is going to be fun.
Whatever the
Because even though it doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense, I don't hit my allies. So I won't hit Toad or Yellow with this.
Let me guess. It's a fireball?
No. Ice Storm.
Nice. Right on. Is that difficult terrain?
I center it in this lower right corner of the bear so that it hits both monsters. And I can make, I think, up to 4 people in the area, not hurt.
Oh, because it's an evocation.
Because it's evocation, yep.
Okay.
So it's got to give me a dex save. Well, both of them do.
Sweet.
That's not an 18. So 2d8 bludgeoning.
Neither of them made.
2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold. $26 damage.
Okay, that happens, and the bear doesn't look like anything happened to it whatsoever. You actually watch some of its wounds heal.
Okay, so the bear likes cold damage.
How much cold damage did you actually do? 15?
Yeah, the cold is 15.
Yeah, it looks like it healed it.
What about the
you did
maggots?
do some damage to the maggots, and you would have actually hurt yellow, but you didn't. You did, and it's an area of effect, so it actually hurt the swarm some.
It also turns the area into difficult terrain until the end of my turn.
Okay, well the maggots don't care.
Or my next turn.
The maggots don't care about that, and the bear seems unaffected. And you're actually things you and Salazar would notice that remember how she took its leg off? It looks like it's actually half regenerated now, like it has a baby leg.
Oh,
Got a
jeez.
baby leg.
Like Deadpool.
All right. So it doesn't like fire. It does like cold.
Well, Andy did bludgeoning, and it didn't seem to do shit to it either.
Then I'm going to move back by Ingo.
Yeah, that's probably smart. Okay.
Just so you know, that's where it's going, and it's doing a charge attack, so it's just gonna fucking smack into everybody that in a path.
I get to go before it does.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go behind Ingo.
And it doesn't get to do a charge attack because it can only do an action, a move, or a bonus action because that fucker's slowed.
That's what I was going to bring up. You're actually noticing that that's not doing shit.
What? Legendary or action bullshit.
Or it's undead. All right. So, like I said, the maggots go before you.
Undead.
It does. All right. So the maggots are still attacking yellow. That was their turn.
Yeah.
She's still screaming and writhing in pain. They've now fully engulfed her. Like you can't see her anymore. You just see the maggot pile.
Didn't I freeze some of the maggots off?
Yeah. But it's a swarm. It's like you did an AoE to an AoE monster. So like they just regroup into a smaller swarm.
All right, I got plans.
All right,
is it me? All right. I need a saving throw from these two. Just these two. Please. It is a intelligence saving throw.
Well, that they're not going to do so amazing.
Sweet.
Nope.
And sweet. Okay, so that would be 2 fails. So they're going to take this. Shkaboom. They're going to take that in, I believe it's psychic damage.
Sorry, I'm banning somebody that's spamming. Do I want viewers?
I gotcha.
All right, so what'd you do now?
Oh. I did a psychic fireball.
Okay.
And since they failed, they're now at a minus D6 to everything they do.
Okay.
So old boy up here should be slowed, but he does at least have this fun stuff going for him. Okay, so thoughts are muddled for a minute. During you got a minus D6 to all attack rolls, all ability checks, as well as any Constitution saving throws to maintain any kind of concentration.
That's like what you did to those demons on the bridge, right?
Yeah. Yes, okay. This is what I did to the demons on the bridge that one time.
Okay.
Yep. And they get to make a saving throw at the end of its turn. It can keep saving to try and break out of it. But that'll be at a minus D6. All that fun stuff. Okay, then I'm going to move in, run up. I would like to try and bunny hop back as my bonus action, but I'd like to do so with yellow if you will allow it. I will give up any heroic inspiration I might have or anything like that.
Yellow's, before you even do that, yellow is completely covered in these things.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm trying to pull yellow to safety. Otherwise, I would never be
like,
running into
if
this.
If you had a whole bunch of like leeches on you, like you could take her, but you're taking some of them with you.
Some of the leeches with, yes, but some is better than being in the giant
well,
pile.
Some being like, let's go with 75%. Like, I mean, it's
it's still better to get her away if possible, in my opinion, rather than have her be eaten here.
Well, and they crawled all over her, which means they could crawl all over you by touching her. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
Nope, I understand. This is a selfless act, my friend.
Okay. The 20th psychic damage will... The swarm is probably half the size it started out as after the ice storm and the psychic damage. It's about half the size. Heroes do. As we jump back, will you drag yellow with me, please? Sweet. That ends my turn. She's still completely engulfed. I'm just trying to make it so we don't lose people. I gotcha. Its turn. Full-blown charge.
Don't forget, it needs to make a dex save.
So it gets a -1 to its rolls.
So it effectively rolled 0?
No, it's Lilithian's ability causes it to have a D6 penalty to whatever it's trying to do. So I'm trying to figure that out before I roll the save to the fire.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it did not make it by 2.
$14 fire damage.
Okay.
That was my 5th level spell.
Salazar and Toadstool, you are noticing that its belly is just completely engorged. Like it's huge. It's like the more it gets burned or whatever, the bigger its stomach gets, is what you're watching happen.
Isn't this gonna be lovely?
Oh boy.
Can we roll is this thing gonna explode
well, that's a good assumption.
Gonna explode in maggots or something?
That's a good assumption. Hey, Fargonaut, you want to watch a blight bear explode all over the party?
Well, some of them. I'm sorry, Ingo.
And this thing's moving with lightning speed. So, I'm a terrible DM. I need to make an illusionary once. The spider is your squad of people.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's your 3 dudes, basically. So it's just so I have something I can give an initiative to and such. And I should have rolled their initiative, but I'm awesome like.
They're all about to get covered in goo. Often summons will go on the
oh good god, they got a 3.
Initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh, they're not summons.
I'm not rolling very good.
Oh.
They got a 3
Yeah,
anyway.
they're not
screwing anything up. They're not screwing anything up.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh no, just wait, sorry. The bear's going. The bear.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what was going on.
We do still have reaction, so if you have a reaction that whatchamacallit's it,
So I can move right now?
No.
Is that what you mean? Reaction?
Well, I'm not sure. It depends. Reactions are kind of their own little thing. Like, they're special abilities usually. Like,
Like Salazar might be able to use a reaction to take an attack of opportunity as Giant Bear runs past him.
Yeah.
Well,
Gotcha.
I also could use, since I have Sentinel, I could also use my reaction when they move to stop them from moving.
Yes, if you hit with your attack of opportunity, it reduces their speed to 0.
Yes.
Which would effectively stop his charge.
Are there penalties for size though?
There's not on Sentinel.
No. Yeah. Wait, is he
nice.
trying to move right now?
Oh yeah, he's in a full blown charge.
Yes.
Okay.
He's trying to
Well, if
charge
he's-
past you.
Oh well, I'm gonna swing at him then.
There we go. All right. I dig it.
If someone can do the roll.
I was gonna say, I think he needs your help with that, buddy. Nice.
Yeah.
You got a 23, so you actually hit. See, I didn't completely fail you. I could have just been like, you didn't make it, I'm sorry.
That means that Bear's speed got reduced to 0.
So the bear, yep.
Yep, he got halted right there.
That is a hella powerful ability.
Sentinel's beautiful ability.
I suppose it's for tanking, so I mean, it makes it so you don't get made.
Well, that, and then I also, since I have my mount summon, I also took mounted combatant.
Yeah.
Okay, so it still gets attack. It still gets to attack then, correct?
Yeah, it just makes its movement 0.
Okay. All right. So
it has no more movement for the round.
So you did technically have your mount. What's it gonna do? It's a 1d2. It attacks the mount, and 3 and 4 it attacks you. It's gonna attack you.
It is still at
one hit.
It is still at a negative d6 to everything it does.
Yeah, so it got a 21, which still hits his armor class.
Oh, I see. The d6 covers all rolls. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll that. No, I don't have the patience for that. Now when I'm rolling so many things. All right. Next round I'll change it again, though. I'm not gonna just keep 1 because that's ideal for me. You take 23 points of damage, Salazar, as it slams you into the wall.
I don't want that to happen, so I am going to tell it that it's ugly and stupid, and its fur looked better when it was alive, and make it re-roll with cutting words.
Reroll the damage?
Please.
Or the to hit?
The to hit.
Hey, Bella. What? You want to go out?
Okay, so that'll miss.
Sweet.
So you do not take 23 points of damage. How many times a day you get stuff like that? Like 5?
6. It is 6 now, buddy.
Okay.
And as soon as I can make it 7, it'll be 7.
Okay, so that's its turn. Ingo, it's your turn.
And it's actually 6 per short rest.
That seems a little overpowered, but
doesn't it? It's beautiful. Love a bard.
How far is yellow away from me? Like, how many feet?
40-ish.
And how many can you move in a Oh shit! I didn't know you could do that.
Why did I even use that? You gave me a way better ability.
Yeah, I know.
Hey. How far can I move in, like on my turn?
With an action, 30 feet, and then if you double move, 60.
And if I double move, I don't have an action. Is that how that works?
Yep. You still get your free actions and bonus actions, I think, though.
an action, a move, and a bonus action. And since you're a fighter above 5th level, your action can be 2 attack actions plus whatever added things your weapons get to do because of weapon mastery, probably.
No, I think she's just talking about moving.
Well, I'm trying to get close to her and do the death ward.
Oh, yellow?
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
I don't think your movement would let you get close enough, depending on how close you have to be for Death Ward.
Yeah.
Isn't
Well,
that
she's only
temporary
40
hit
feet
points?
away.
Oh, okay.
What's the range on Death Ward?
Yeah.
It's a touch.
Oh.
What's your movement?
Probably
30. Unless
Yep,
you
so you can
are
move 60
barbarian.
feet, but you can't use Death Ward in the same turn.
Okay.
Somebody's messing with your brain, Ingo. It's friendly. That's all I'm going to tell you. Do you want to fail the saving throw?
Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry?
Somebody's trying to reach
attempting
you.
to mentally dominate you or whatever, like via like something where you normally roll a saving throw against. Do you want to fail? It's from it's from a friendly source though. So like you can either fight against it or willingly fail. It's your choice.
So somebody's trying to protect you or something.
If I guess fail.
Okay. So she allows it. Are we seeing anything or?
I'm seeing if it's still a spell. We'll put it that. Rexalti would see it, and there's based on positioning, nobody else would get to see it. Rexalti, she looks like there's 2 of her.
Ooh, a blur spell.
Looks like she's vibrating, kind of. You, Ingo, you feel extremely fucking fast.
Nice. So you can probably do that thing you were wanting to do.
Like your movement speed is doubled. So you can move 60 feet normal or 120 feet if you use both actions.
I will just move normal and then do the death ward.
I think it's temporary hit points. Skaboom.
Do I roll for this or?
And because you left the bears thing, it's gonna get to swipe at you. So are you sure you still want to do that? Because it's gonna go
Left the bears. She was never within the bears area of it. Right? She was.
She's just gonna go in a huge circle around it or something.
Yeah.
All right, that works.
She's got the movement for it. Death Ward.
Is it Death Ward or is it like Ward Death?
She put it in the chat. Death Ward.
Oh, because it's not in the book. All right.
8 hours. Yep, it's in the chat. We can read it right here. You touch a creature and grant it a measure of protection from death.
I'll fix the sharpshooter tonight. I didn't know that it didn't have all the information. My apologies.
Oh, no worries. Well, no, it's just I was trying to figure out which of the things it was. Like there's 2 things, and now I know. Okay, so this just stops it from. Okay.
Yeah, just as a protection from death. So if she happens to fall below.
Oh, don't worry, she'll be fine.
What about your spider people?
All right, that's what they're doing. Let me see what he's gonna do. His mommy didn't hug him enough.
Well, I mean, it is a matriarchal society. And not a good one. Not the everyone gets love and care type matriarchal society. A shimmering barrier extends out from you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you.
Was ist das?
Must be your moon. That's your moon. Cool. So you're moving your moon thing, huh?
No, it's a different spell. I need to know what's going on though. I'm curious if that keeps out undead. I thought it was something else, but I guess it's centered on me.
As it hedges out creatures.
Wow, can this thing roll over a 5? Jeez.
I think it means that undead and constructs can just walk through it.
Yeah. That thing.
Yeah. There's like the wording on that. Why did they word it that way?
It means that it doesn't affect undead or constructs. So whatever it is, it's affecting the life essence. So it's not affecting things that don't have life essence. Whatever your spell you're...
Oh, it's the the spell's called anti-life shell.
Oh, yeah.
I need a dex save, Toadstool. DC 20.
Dex?
Yeah, dex, DC 20.
Oh, dang. That is not a 20.
Okay, Salazar, you did not make it either. You rolled a 7. As you watch the bear just get engulfed in like a green bubble, which then proceeds to explode, and acid just splatters all over the place. Bear screams out. Half of it like melts. Your gust of wind thing is not gonna work for one round, but poison gas just goes fucking everywhere. As it's on trails and everything just goes all over the place. So I need Constitution from Salazar and Toadstool. And you would actually watch this thing crumple to the ground. As it takes 23 acid damage. And you two take 23 acid damage as well.
What was the con save?
20 dex.
Oh, what?
The DC was.
The con. The con was 18. So you missed that. But the acid from the bubble is 23 points of damage.
Yeah.
So Salazar and you take 23 points of damage of acid, and then, I suppose I have to roll Salazar's con as well.
Oh yeah, that was from the dex.
So Salazar did not make his Constitution either. Oh, no, he gets advantage. So you did make it, Salazar. You got a 20.
Yay!
Well, Toad, do you have advantage on con saves from poison checks?
Good question.
If you do, the 19 would work.
Frightened and
I don't think so. I don't think he does, and if he's in his normal form, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because I know he's.
And both of you,
depending on what type of druid he is.
Well, Salazar takes 8 points of poison damage and is not nauseated or
poisoned,
whatever the hell it is, poisoned, yeah. And then, but Toadstool takes another 17, so 40 total Toadstool, and you're like sickened or you have one. What is that?
You're poisoned.
You're poisoned for 1 round, and then you're what is it? I suppose. Yeah, it doesn't say it requires a concentration check, so next round you're just gonna blow this away anyway. So.
The damage would make it so that he has to make a Constitution save to keep his concentration.
Okay.
So.
All
right.
I am lucky, so when I roll a 1. Never mind.
Well, I think what you need is 10 plus whatever your spell level is, or 10 plus twice your spell level. I think.
Does the damage add into it, or no? It's not like 3rd edition?
I originally thought it did, but I don't think it does anymore. I think it is just 10 plus whatever the spell level is, or double that.
But you need me to roll?
Constitution save, which you likely have.
It's on page 363. I'm looking it up.
Depending on what feats you have, you probably have advantage on this. Do you have Warcaster? If you don't, you should.
Yeah. It's on my sheet.
Okay, so you have advantage on a Constitution save. And it looks like you just rolled it, and you got a 21, which would be plenty to keep the concentration of your spell.
Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but if he's poisoned, he has disadvantage. And disadvantage always trumps advantage.
I think they cancel each other out, actually.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they don't. I think disadvantage takes precedent.
I don't believe it does.
No. Guys, if a person has advantage and it gives you disadvantage, it cancels each other out.
That's my understanding.
And that would make sense. And then I suppose if there's a secondary disadvantage thing, but there's not. So to be the base thing, and it says it's DC 10 or half the damage taken, which would be
or half 23. The damage taken. Okay.
So like that'd be 11. So it's DC 11. Wow, that is really fucking easy to make.
Well, it's because you can constantly.
You're right. I googled it.
You can constantly get distractions and have to keep making those saves. So it may not knock it out in one go, but if you keep getting damage and you keep having to roll concentration saves, you're likely to roll a 1 at some point. So they make it relatively easy so that it's not, I'm just going to avoid all concentration saves or all concentration spells.
Well, at the same time, you're getting smacked around. You probably end up dead before you fail a concentration save.
Could be.
Well, you lost 40 health. I don't know how much health you got, Toadstool, but you got 40 health from just this. You made your concentration check, so alright, that resolves that. The big guy would pick you up and go, or no, you actually picked yourself up and moved, so that's fine. The big guy throws his great axe. And actually hits the bear because it's already dead, but
it's not dodging.
Yeah.
I hit the bear puddle.
And then it gets hit with a couple shurikens that have like milky fluid dripping off of it.
I poisoned the poison bear puddle.
Alright, that's their turn. It is Toadstool's, I believe.
Toad, what do?
Alright, I got lost in what the hell's going on. The bear's dead. Now we got a pile of maggots on yellow, and like, what's this about a dude with the giant axe?
Well, he threw that giant axe into the bear puddle. It was one of the it was the drow. It was the male drow.
I've got a plan to get the maggots off.
Sweet. And it sounds like Rick Salty has a plan for the maggots.
Yeah. And Ingo and Lathian, you have maggots on you. Like, and they're not just normal maggots. They're like I said, they're like almost 6 inches in length.
Yeah, I'll handle it.
Sweet.
I'm gonna emulate just the maggots on everybody, and then go from there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna hold action.
What about healing yourself, buddy? You just took like 40 damage.
Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that.
I'm like, that would have put me unconscious. But I also don't have very good constitution.
Yeah, no, I'm hurting.
Well, he should be even more than that because he took 20 something last time. Like, you should be Toadstool. I think you're like almost 70 health down or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like 70 health down, but I'm still alive. All my heals suck though.
Well, you can
so
D4
you can move past me.
You can D4 it, you know, until you're fixed. But that's once we're out of combat.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Yellow and the Maggot's turn.
You'd have the same healing, base healing as Cleric. You have heal wounds that can be cast at any level.
I have. This thing is being slow.
All good. And
I don't know what it is though. Like
what is your armor class, Lilithian?
My armor class is butts. It's 15.
Okay, so she smacks you twice with the mace.
Who is she? Are you talking about Yellow?
Yeah,
Yellow.
She would just smack you twice with the disruption mace.
Why are you doing this, Yellow? I don't like this.
So are you doing anything before I roll damage, or?
I already used my reaction. I don't get another one until my turn.
Oh, okay.
Reactions happen once. Reactions happen once. Yeah, I used my reaction for who? Who did I save with my reaction? Somebody.
Salazar, I think.
Yep, I think it was Salazar.
Wait, what happened?
You were about to be smashed into a wall by the bear.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did. That motherfracker.
So, what's my damage? Oh, healing. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that was my roll. I'm healing
myself. I was like, oh, is she smacking me with healing? Is that what's happening? Okay. I mean, I think I'm fully healed, but that's better than whatever damage is coming my way. I don't have 70 hit points like some people. That's like 3 times my health.
That'll learn you.
At least until we level up again, yeah.
So Toad heals himself for 17, and Yellow makes 2 mace attacks.
The first one hits you for 18 points of damage.
Ow. I don't like any of that. But I don't have a reaction to do anything about it.
Do I have a reaction to do anything about it?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what your I don't know what your shield stuff is. I don't know what your reactions
you might want to spend that. Like I said, you both have maggots on you as well. So I mean, if you have a reaction, you would probably use it on the maggots that are trying to crawl up your arm towards your head.
Sweet.
So, all right, and the next mace shot is just fucking unbelievable. It does plus 6, 35 points of damage.
Well, I'm in death saving throws.
Oh no, it's worse than that. You need to make a saving throw or you will be disintegrated.
Not undead. Shit. Disruption should just be undead, I'm pretty sure, right? I think disruption is just undead.
Oh, yes. Okay. So she's just beating you
He tried to
senseless.
get you.
He's trying to disintegrate my bunny, dude. I know I'm a bit of a thorn in your side as a bard, but damn, buddy. All right, I am in unconscious on the ground. On my turn, I will be rolling a death saving throw.
And she's gnashing at you like a zombie, Ingo. So, all right, she doesn't have any more attacks, but that's basically the gist of what's going on. She would just kind of jerk out of Lelathian's hand. She would just jerk out of Lelathian's hand, smack him twice with the mace, and then start gnashing at you like you're the next one she's going to go after.
For a second, I thought she was just trying to beat the maggots off of him.
Okay,
she is like infested.
I don't know. I want to say it's a wisdom saving throw, but we're going to go with the Constitution, Lelathian.
Okay.
Because it's trying to burrow into your head.
Oh, fun.
We're doing some Wrath of Khan shit, ladies and gentlemen.
I guess so. Yeah, this is while I'm unconscious, so it goes with a...
I'm thinking of Khan because it's got to eat its way in. I mean...
I'm just saying it's automatically at disadvantage. Because I am unconscious, and that's how it works. And there's a 1 for you, it looks like.
Oh, good God. Okay.
No, a 4. I got a 4. It's a 7.
Well, you know
7
what that means.
So I got a 4.
You get your turn back. All systems are a go. It's just you want to kill your party now.
Oh, awesome.
At any means necessary, and you have full access to your abilities. So have at it, buddy.
Well, on the plus side, I already spent my 5th level, so of course now you guys have a bard against you. This is gonna suck. Question for future stuff: am I going to still be making death saving throws?
Oh no, you're completely fine, sir.
Okay, all right. So I'm fully healed.
No, you're not. You're a fucking zombie at this point. Hit points are irrelevant. I mean, no, he's not dead.
No, I gotcha.
No, he's just stuck at like whatever your current hit. Well, 0. You're at 0, right? Or 1.
Say 0.
Or whatever the death thing is. It's either 0 or 1. I don't care. You're still functioning.
That's what I was asking. Is do I have functioning hit points? That
technically, I think, have 1 hit point in that case.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's just you're no longer making death saving throws. You're just fully like it's time to eat or kill your party.
Okay, but I have access to all my spells.
Oh yeah, you can do all your stuff. Your goal is to is to get all these people infected.
Murder me quickly.
Salazar, it's your go.
All right.
Before you go, Salazar, sorry. Ingo, you would watch him get knocked the fuck to the ground, like beat senseless, right? And she gnashes at you, and then all of a sudden you'd watch Lelathian just get back up. After she knocked the piss out of him. Alright, Salazar, it's your go.
I'm going to use all my charges of lay on hands just to heal whatever I can back.
I think you get 1 go of that, right? So you get...
I could use as many as I want.
Oh, that's right. You can stack it to, like, waste them all or whatever.
Yes, I think they said
blow the wad.
I think they said the max was 15, and I'm pretty sure I'm already low on HP anyway, so...
15 hit points back.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you haven't lost as much as Toadstool, but you probably lost 2/3 as much.
Yeah, that's still a significant amount.
Yeah, you have 94 hit. Well, no, this is a level 6 character. You have like 130 hit points, and you lost maybe 50, so you still have like 80 hit points.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
So are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, you got a butt ton of fucking hit points.
Okay, so hold on. Before I do that, actually, is that a bonus action or is that an actual action?
I do not know.
Lay on hands.
It should be on. Oh, that's right. You have to check the character sheet. It used to be a bonus action for you to do it to yourself, and then an action for you to do it to other people. But I think that might have changed in 2024.
Just Googled it. It's a standard action now.
Okay, there you go.
Well, this says that, but sorry, 2024 rules state it's a bonus action if it's yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then I'll just do that then as a bonus action. But then I'm just going to. How far did the bear knock me? Far? I mean, like, is it close enough to where I could go up at it, or?
And
the bear's dead.
The bear appears to be dead, and even when it was dead, they still attacked the shit out of it.
Oh, okay. Then who are we going after?
We had to be sure. The maggots.
Your lay on hands does 5 hit points per level, so 5 times 9 is 45. So if you did that, I'll just say it heals you to full.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. But hold on.
Oh, and you're no longer poisoned. It removes poison.
Yeah, but I also had advantage on poison.
That's fair. I would assume it's medicine or nature toadstool.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did make your saving throw. You got a 20. That's right. But still, either way.
Right. Hold on. I need to see something real fast.
All I know is that on my turn, I'm gonna murder lots of people.
Bet you wish you had your psychic fireball now. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Wants to do... Well, actually, no. I'm really glad that I spent my 5th level spell already. That would have just been dirty pool. I am a team player, but I have now switched teams, so...
Yeah, this is unfortunate. I think I can get rid of the pile of maggots, but I don't think I can get them out of people's heads.
What's it? Shoot, Demetrius.
What?
I'm gonna send you what I'm wanting to tell. What I'm planning on doing.
Okay.
It's that special thing that you get, that special perk that you told me about. Hold on.
I'm gonna have to go back in the messages. Is it one of your friends or the other thing?
Yeah. No, it's right here. I just sent it to you.
Okay, so which one?
Well, I'm level 9, right? So what level? I get the level 9 one, right?
Well, you can have all of them up to the level 9 one, but you can only summon one per round.
Right. So what I'm going to do is get the level 9 one.
Okay, let me look at that sheet. Oh, there isn't. I only see 1, 3, 5, and 19.
Oh, okay. So never mind. Then do the 5.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought I made a 9. I swear to God, I thought I made a 9.
That's all right. I mean, we level pretty fast, so.
Yep, after tonight, you'll probably need a 12.
All right, what do you want her to do? It's Natalie?
What is she now?
Cleric High Elf, Trickster Domain.
Okay, yeah, well, let's see. She will... Okay, so what I want her to do is try to cast Guiding Bolt, I think it was.
Okay.
Greater Restoration. I would like to put forth a Greater Restoration plea. Or even a basic Calm Emotions.
All right, who's she attacking? Just the swarm, or?
Yeah, she's going to try to kick that swarm's little nasty ass out of there.
Well, she'd kick it up to maximum level, which makes it 76. Okay.
Lala, you're thinking a restoration spell would get this thing out of your head?
I'm thinking a greater one would, or not a lesser. The other two might.
Okay, she misses.
Yeah, what was the
All right.
She rolled a 7.
After that. Huh?
She rolled a 7, just to clarify.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Because, I mean, it's a swarm, so the AC isn't that high, but, like, a 7 just still isn't going to do it.
Right.
All right, so that's going to be all your stuff, I think, unless you want to move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up there and then just get my guy ready.
There's an argument to be made for Misty Step if anybody has Misty Step.
A cleric does. She's a high elf.
Oh, she can't take me and her.
Okay, so
Just one type elf I can.
So you want to get close to this swarm, or you want to stay where you are, Salazar?
No, I want to try to get close to it, but I don't want to actually I want to be able to just use my shield to bash the hell out of them eventually.
So that means melee.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Well, he was asking how close you wanted to get. So
I just don't want to make you do anything based on what's happening. I don't want to be that way if it comes back. Like, everybody made their choices. All right.
Yeah, everybody made their choices. Right. That's right.
All right, Salazar is done. What is it? Rigzolti and Toadstool would watch what appears to be some kind of shadow female manifest next to Salazar, and is now like walking. She'd probably be next to him. Looks like a shadow elf.
Murders are coming. Murders are coming.
All right, Rigzolti, it's your go.
Okay. I put it here.
Okay.
Gravity sinkhole. He's doing a gravity
the square
sinkhole.
I put it in.
No, I just don't understand what you're trying to do. I mean, yeah, it's going to work.
Gravity sinkhole. A 20 radius sphere of crushing force forms at a point you can see within range, where I just pointed, and tugs at the creatures there. Each creature in the sphere must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 5d10 force damage and is pulled in a straight line towards the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible, even if the space is in the air. On a successful save, the creature takes half. I'm selecting my party members.
And yellow?
Yeah, let's see. I think I only get 4 of yous. But the bunny's trying to fucking kill us.
Yeah, but you don't
can
know
only
that.
do 4?
Oh, I don't know that.
You don't know that. You also don't. I don't know if you would have seen yellow from that far away.
If you can only do 4, one of us is fucked. Even, I mean, because one of us is going into your thing if you can only do 4.
This is for my friend Doug. Toadstool responds to what you're saying where it says query. I can't do that, Dave.
Can't do that, Dave.
Let me look it up. I might have gained.
But like, Rigzolti can save the party though, right? Yellow would
most of them.
By save you mean kill all of you? Yes.
No, I get what he's trying to do. I think if you put it farther back, you could do it. You could make it so that me and Ingo are right at the edge, and then all you have to cancel out are Toad, Yellow, and Salazar.
See, the problem with that is at that distance, I feel like the only one he would be able to see that's infected would be like, because Yellow's still coated in these things. So he wouldn't have any idea about Ingo or Lelathian.
Yeah, he doesn't need to.
When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures, you can see you choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level. The chosen creatures automatically succeed their saving throws against the spell. So and this is a fourth level spell. So
he can count all of us.
1 plus. Yep, I can do all.
Sweet. I was going to say, he doesn't need to know that we are infected or unaffected by worms to select us.
Basically, I'm sucking the worms into a vortex that's like 5 feet above or 5 feet.
And the bear
1 square above Alazar.
And potentially whoever the spider people are back there, just to be fair.
They're...
Sure, right, they may 20 feet of it? Yeah, it's a fireball. If we're in it, they're in it.
It's not a fireball. I can cast it from up to 120 feet away, but I make a 20...
It's a 20-foot radius. That's what I mean when I say
pointing to the wrong square here.
I gotcha. Yep, you could do that. And then they wouldn't be in it. So if it was right down here.
Okay, let's do that instead.
Well, because it's a 20-foot radius or 40-foot diameter. So, let's just pretend that's the width and it's a sphere.
Yeah.
I mean, because then you don't even have to worry. But then you're going to get Toadstool.
But he can cancel.
I can make 5 people.
Oh, it up with your level or something?
They automatically succeed their saves.
By spell level. Yes.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure of that because he kept saying 4. Okay.
Yep, I thought it was, and then I looked it up. It's spell level +1. So it's a 4th level spell. +1 is 5.
Okay.
So this thing's gotta give me a con save.
Okay. Well, this is kind of irrelevant.
Because you've done what you needed to do with them.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I would have liked Ingo as well, but I mean, I'll take what I can get.
I'll take what, yeah.
What's the saving?
Oh, that's a good move. That means nobody else will get infected
at
least. 18, isn't it?
18, so they take half.
They made it, but let's see how much damage they take. It's probably going to kill them.
23 damage.
So 11. It's. I think it's good enough. I'll allow it. They're dead. And then the one on your arm, Ingo, gets killed and explodes.
Well, and they get dragged to the center, and I think then it keeps going, doesn't it?
Oh,
maybe
it just squishes them?
Well, they don't get dragged into the sphere if they succeed, but they still take the crushing damage.
I thought they just got crushed like a Vard's.
They just don't get moved.
Well, this is just a Vard's Black Tentacles, in my opinion. Only it's like a circle.
It's great. I make a little black hole and suck things into it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just very similar to a Vard's Black Tentacles. So
it kind of is.
But either way, they get crushed before they get pulled to the center. So. And then you would hear a bunch of little eek screaming noises.
All right. Are there anything else on your turn, buddy?
Nah, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Are the worms doing anything? The worms are sucked off.
Yeah, the worms that you can see would all get crushed and just splattered all over the place.
All right.
I did it.
Yeah, you did, buddy.
No, the little skulls. I did it.
Oh, you did it. I wonder how this would work.
Lala still has the worm in his brain, right? It's turned him into a zombie? Or
No,
whatever.
he's completely fine as far as you're concerned. You thought he got like beat senseless, but then he must not have got hit as hard as he thought because he got up right away.
Okay.
I mean, at least that's what you're going to think for the next 6 seconds until it's your turn.
Until it's your turn. Boom, boom, boom.
Or you're dead.
So yeah, I think I do what I do best, and everybody but Rick Salty gets to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, that symbol's awesome. There's like a little snail.
Yep. 14 is a fail. 17 is a fail. I need a 1 for Salazar and 1 for Yellow.
Wisdom
and
save?
1 for and 1 for any worms that are left in the whatchamacallit.
Oh, the worms are done. The only worms left are in people's heads.
In our brains.
Do I see this like that he's casting like a bad spell? Like, can I make an Arcana check?
I'm actually casting a spell that you've seen me cast tons of times. It probably would not be surprising that I would be casting this.
I mean,
but on our teammates.
You don't know he's casting it on your teammates. There might still be worms you missed. You don't know. You're pretty far away, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
You may be able to see it take effect on our teammates, but normally I would cast it within an area that our teammates would be in. So that wouldn't be unusual. That it is taking effect on our teammates, that would be unusual.
Okay, so I don't suspect anything.
Not until they start showing signs, probably.
Sorry,
need one for Salazar.
No, I know. I was pulling a sheet back.
Okay. All right, so you are all slowed. Be slowed. And since I see them as my enemies, I will then back off. Because I am not melee, and I have my wits about me.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay, have a con save. Is this to keep a spell going?
Oh no, this is going to help you. Trust me, it's beneficial.
Just a straight con save. Well, if it's to keep a spell going, then I have advantage. If it's not,
no, don't worry about it. It's not going to affect any of the things you're doing. It's just going to help you out.
See, I worry about that. Because I don't want to hurt my party. I'm just doing what the GM tells me to do.
Excellent.
6.
All right, I need 1 and 2 is Ingo, and 3 and 4 is Salazar.
So that would put me here.
Ingo, I need a Constitution check. Ingo.
I hit all of them with slow, so I don't have to worry about reactions.
Okay, you make your saving throw. What is your Constitution, Lilithian?
0 or 10.
All right, you take 10 points of acid damage as he throws up all over you, Ingo, and you take half that, so you take 5.
Bonus action, I think, will be to bunny hop a little further away.
Okay.
Just to make sure I am, yeah. That's me. That's my turn. I did it. Now I'm going for a quick bio break. I gotta pee.
That's good. I've never heard of that.
So he looked at you, cast slow on everybody that was nearby, and then threw up all over you. And it's like eating your skin, like, because it's acidic. And then considering this could turn into something else, what we'll do is we're going to call it for today, and then we'll pick up with this next week. Just because it's after 6, so.
Sounds like a plan.
I want to try and stick to the schedule. Well, I want to thank everybody for playing. This was awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed the combat and it was interesting. It wasn't just a tank and spank. And we'll see you next week. I'm going to kill the stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. We'll see you next Sunday.